So, welcome back to my Thursday horror theme reviews for the Halloween season. Um, wow, this is the one of the last ones we're going to be doing. Next week is the 29th when I review whatever I decide to review that week. And what that means is that, well, we're not, that's it. So, one more review after this next week. It's been fun doing this. I might try to do something different each season and review like something different, but I don't know. But let's talk about Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands is a Burton film, and you know what you're getting into when you get a Burton film: incredible visual effects, incredible set design, Danny Elfman's score, Johnny Depp, and face makeup. The works. You know what you're getting into with a Burton film. But this is a movie I'm very conflicted on. I want to say I love it, but I don't, because here's the thing about Burton. He's very odd, and I do not mean this in a completely negative or positive way, because he makes good films with his odd nature. But with lots of imagination and creativity and cool ideas. But he's like George Lucas. George Lucas came up with Star Wars. Great idea, great world, great characters. But he didn't know how to make it work by himself. That's why he did not direct all the original trilogy. He did not direct Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. He only directed Star Wars, A New Hope. And the rest of the time, he had people coming in saying, that's a bad idea, let's not do that. Then when he went on to make the prequels, he had free creative control and made something that's terrible. There's no way of putting it. The prequels are terrible. I know people like them. I like them too. Phantom Menace is my favorite, but I'm not going to pretend they're good movies because I'm a Star Wars fan, And that's the way I feel about Burton, is this movie could be a fantastic movie, but he just needs someone to tell him better. This movie is about Edward. He is a man who was found up alone in this house, and he has scissors for hands. Where did he come from? No one really knows. But now he's brought to this society, this town, and some people like him, some people are confused by him. It's a typical Burton outcast type story, but it's very storybook-like. Like if someone told me, hey, we're going to make this into a children's storybook, I think some parts of it would be odd. It probably wouldn't still be here, but it would make perfect sense because this movie is like a Dr. Seuss book. It's very imaginative. It's very visually distinct. I wanted to say colorful, but this movie's not colorful. And it has a very, dream-like type feel. But as a movie, it just doesn't come together. That dream-like feel makes it feel like it's a fever dream. It doesn't really feel like a movie, and it's enjoyable, it's creative, and it's imaginative. All that stuff is cool, but it just needed something to bring it back to reality and flesh it out a little bit better. The music here by Danny Elfman is one of his best scores. I think this is a very underrated score, honestly. The ice dance sequence is something I always listen to, but just when I'm sitting alone. I like that theme. I don't know how to do it, but it's a beautiful score and sound, and just that shot of Winona Ryder just dancing in the snow that he's created with his scissor hands, showing that he's a creature that can create beauty and wonder, but kind of just doesn't belong. And it's an odd story. That's why I think needed to. I don't know. It just didn't work out. I don't know. It just doesn't come together. I think a lot of this film is really imaginative and well done, but it's just like needed something a little bit more to come together. I don't know what that would have been. I don't really know, but I think parts of it good. Johnny Depp is great as the character Edward Scissorhands, and it's not that I don't like this movie. I don't want people to think that. Like there are lots of things I like about this movie. I do like it somewhat, but it's just the nature of how the film feels that it almost hurts it, because it keeps taking me out of the movie and kind of the tone of the movie. But I think if you love this movie, I understand. I totally get that. This is a film that has a lot to love and appreciate. I'm just not one of those people who can fully appreciate what this film is and what it's trying to do and what it's trying to say, kind of some of the imagination behind it. But I don't think it's terrible. I think it's okay. It's like it's a C minus.